Hello everyone, welcome back for more Let's Play The Adventures of Lolo 3. Starring Lolo mostly. Pretty much exclusively. Anyway, to continue on, we have finished out pretty much this entire little chunk of world map here. And now we have to go into this tower. Now that we have the key from World 1 and the rainbow egg from World 1 and key from World 2. We're now going to get some puzzles that are going to have a few tricks up their sleeves. We have Medusas on the two corners of the screen there. Both of them that will hone directly in on the treasure chest if you're not careful. And also one directly on you if you're not careful. But anyway, to do this, we're going to grab three of the hearts. That will give us a couple of shots to get rid of that skull, so we can grab the fourth one without waking it up. And then we can move on to the second part of this game, where we need to make the leaper fall asleep in such a way it's going to block the Medusa from seeing that top treasure chest. Which, with the way the grass is laid out, is fairly easy to accomplish. Let's go ahead and get started on this first part, where we get our shots. We get rid of you, we grab the last one to open it up, and then the leaper here, we just need to fall asleep in the right column. Easy enough to do if you just do that. And now there's only one thing left to do in this stage, really. We got two shots. One is going to be used here. The other, we're going to shoot this Alma so that it is blocking the top. Or at least so we can push it so it's blocking the top, and then we're going to run over here and grab the gem before it wakes up and decides to hunt us down. Here, where the heart piece you grab last is going to determine how successful you are here, because those 4 frames, well, there's one of them that can't be used for anything. There's one of them that will not be used for a damn thing. The other 3 are going to be used to block off everything but the right of Medusa, where we do not need to travel anywhere in that right line, inside of the boulder that's already blocking it. But anyway, the first thing we need to do in this stage is actually block off the Medusa. Always be careful to walk around that boulder so, Medusa can't zap you. Medusa always sees you, just not able to zap you. Now we can do that. All the way over, because there's nothing we can actually do with that block or this block up here. There's nothing we can actually do with those. But let's go ahead, and if we are smart, the last heart piece we will grab is that one that's right above the Medusa here. Why is that smart? Because it's the one that has us deal with the goals the least. Then we go down here, and then we kind of have to walk all the way around. All the goals get to wake up, but they're not going. There are only 2 of them will get to shoot at us, but they are far enough away that I do not need to worry about their fire. And that will take care of room 2. So we're still not in tricky areas, although this one can potentially make you wall yourself off and have to restart a couple of times. The trick is that you don't really have to deal with the left side of the room at all, so you can just throw things over there that get in your way. See, like that, we can move over here. It's not going to really matter. You here. And then the standard 3 block. You have 3 blocks. You push the 2 on the outside up, and then the one in the middle can be pushed either direction to get out of the way. This one is not the most precise, but you might think, well, how do I get over it? You just push this. You can overthink this room. Ah, this room. notice that if you walk anywhere, if you walk straight towards the middle from here, you'll get zapped in many directions. So the trick to this room is the fact that you're going to have to block off Medusas with snakies, of course. But you may also notice that you do not have enough snakies to just block off all the Medusas really easily. So maybe you figured out what you have to do. In that, you will have to reuse 2 snakies. Because if you notice, you are exactly 2 snakies short from blocking off the Medusas on all sides. Well, so what you're going to do is you're going to have to reuse at least, you have to reuse 2 snakies and you will get enough shots from these 5 internal hearts here to do that. But before you do anything else, just go ahead and push these all the way out to the edge to give yourself enough room to actually maneuver. But you really don't want to try dodging all those Medusa beams if you don't have to. So obviously, we will need to grab a snaky from down here or over here, and once we get the heart, but you'll see what I mean. You know what I mean by reusing snakies now, don't you? We've only been doing this for a while. So anyway, egg you. Even though that probably wasn't my best bet, was it? Yeah, this one's going to be more annoying. But luckily I don't have to save this one. I can let it stay where it is. On the second group anyway here. Make sure to push you up here. And now you're good to go. Okay. Don't delay like I almost did right there. That was bad. I believe I have 2 shots. Yep, 2 shots. So 1 for you. 1 for you. I guess that makes 3 for you. And everything is perfectly clear. And now another room with no Medusas, thank God, but you got a few other hazards which are not really hazards. There's only one actual hazard in this room, and that's grabbing the wrong heart piece last. In this case, the one that's right above the Alma on the far left edge, that's the one we want to grab last. Why? Because at that point we will have a very, very clear shot to the treasure chest. Well, we will have to dodge an Alma to do it. Dodge that Alma a couple of times. So let's go ahead and get started, shall we? Any heart piece you can grab now, you can go ahead and grab. It isn't going to hurt anything. But we've got 2 shots, and that's all we're going to need for this. Push this all the way down here. Move it over to here. And block you off so we can walk down here to the very slow section and grab that heart. Get ready to use so we can grab your heart. You may think to yourself, huh, that sounds kind of like, that doesn't seem like the best use of your shots. It's the only use of the shots here. I mean, I guess you could try to be defensive with the Alma, but there's no reason. Just do what I did to get this heart piece, this emerald frame out of there. Down here. Lock you in at the top. And now, everything is grabbed except this one last little heart container here. The skull's gonna start chasing us, but it doesn't matter because it's pinned in by grass mostly. The gulls are gonna wake up, but once again, it doesn't really matter. And we can get out of here. And that is the end of the first half of World 3. Yeah, this world isn't over. But I think finishing out World 3 will best be done in the second video. Because I believe the rooms are going to take just a tiny bit longer from here on out, as they should. Because, well, we're increasing in difficulty. But yeah, if you didn't have the rainbow egg, but you did get the key because you did World 2 before World 1, you would be stopped here and you'd have to leave. Yeah. But thankfully for us, I didn't do that. But we will see what that means next time. So until then, take care, everyone.